Well, after that, here we go for the final match out of 15 here at the Medeski Stadium. Hove Park School from the Brighton area against guess who? Thomas Telford. Yet again in the under-14 Open Schools Cup. Arthur, the captain, decides to go back this time. Ryan Millington. There's space out on the wings. You can see that the sort of Brighton team are quite compressed in the middle, leaving the wings uncovered. Telford are using them well. Gardner Hickman. It's another attempt. Lovely cross in and Poole flicks on. Oh. What a goal! Jermaine Turner puts the ball into the back of the net, and the smallest man on the pitch wins the header on the edge of the 6-yard box. And you've got to say, Thomas Telford deserved this. John.
Well, look at this. Digs the ball out brilliantly. And who's there at the near post to flick it on? The big fella. And there he is. Jermaine Turner. Well, can't believe it, can he? He leaps at least 4'8". Flicks it on. Very nice. No, he does very, very well. And he's taken up some great positions. Thomas Poole, number 8 for Thomas Telford. I thought it's a lovely little ball through. Good touch here as well. And can he play it down the line?
Here's Jermaine Turner. He's shown a bit of pace here. Callum Creighton's on him. There's a chance. What a chance this is! Ball's played back. Must be a goal, and it is. Thomas Telford scored a second, and well, that was a wonderful ball across. Cian Fenlon scores, and Thomas Telford, well, they've had a wonderful week here. In 8 of the 15 finals, they've just won the girls' match that was just a short time ago.
Well, it was a lovely cut back here, wasn't it, from Jermaine Turner. There, the instinctive touch out, and then you think he's missed his opportunity. He's really fluffed his lines. They looked for a moment, but no, you're going to get that in a game. You're going to get that in a game at this age as well.
Oh,
also, oh no!
And it's going to be goal number 3 for Thomas Telford.
Dear, oh dear.
Individual mistake from the keeper, Jacob Octerson, and I think that's game, set and match here. I can't see Hove Park. A lovely moment here. A number of players have gone through to the keeper, and you know, they've basically picked him up off the ground and said, look, just
well, it's here, isn't it? You know, it's their own undoing, really. The flick on, it's come back to him. He should, and he knows he should have really held that. No reason why he shouldn't, but Taylor Gardner-Hickman, very grateful for that one.
Whether the St Ivo girls are wondering whether they should have just eaten up the clock a little bit more. Here's Thomas Poole. Oh, he's back in there. He's put so much work in. There's a shot from distance. Oh, what a goal! Well, we've given the goal of the festival away. That would probably have made the finalists. So Cian Fenlon scores goal number 4 for Thomas Telford.
Yeah, gets his second, doesn't he?
Yeah. And well, what a shot this is.
It was slow motion.
Okay. Yeah, he's sort of top corner.
Yeah, slow motion, sort of one of those goals there. It's a good strike, really cleanly hit, generates as much power, scoops it out a little bit. And the keeper, just one of those unfortunate ones that...
Yeah. So, John, time is nigh. For the final time, you'll be relieved to know.
Yeah.
Please tell us who your man of the match is going to be.
Yeah, well, I'm bored with keep saying it's a tough decision, but it has been again, and I think I'll get straight to the point. Jermaine Turner, number 9. There he is, look.
And he's even given us a dance.
Oh, no, and you won a PS4, and you're player of the match.
Oh, wonderful.
Do you think he's happy with that?
A bit of highlights reel, yep. I know. Oh, I'll tell you what, you're not going to hear the last of it on the coach going down.
I'm worried about that now. Yeah, the rest of the teammates are not going to thank me for that one, are they? Oh, he's going to drive them mad.
Had some big matches to get here.
Yeah, they have, haven't they? Did well.
They've answered it. They've just rolled into a very, very good Thomas Telford team, and well, you know, these teams, we're going to be seeing them in future years as well, aren't we?
Yep.
This is the crazy thing that these years progress, and they'll be playing in the next age group. The referee has blown the whistle, and the PlayStation Schools Cup Festival finishes with a Thomas Telford win. They've won 5 out of the 15 matches here this 3 days.
Mark Pulling, team manager here for Hove Park. Just give us a summary of today's experience for your boys.
Yeah, I think they've really enjoyed themselves. It's always an sort of outstanding occasion when you get to a National Cup final. The results are always a little bit tough to take when you get this far in a competition, but you know, when you go 2-0 down, maybe to a bit of a controversial goal, it might have been offside from the video replay. You're always chasing, so you either stick and you just stay at 2-0, or you try and go for it, and that's what we do. Because if you want to win, you've got to try and score.
We said in commentary, myself and John Scales were up there, and we said in commentary that, you know, the half chances that came Telford's way were converted. The half chances that went your way, sometimes the ball just wouldn't come down. You know, and it just was one of those days in football, wasn't it?
That happens. I mean, we've scored in every round, obviously this year, more than sort of 3 most years. And
Watch out.
I know. I deserve that.
Yeah.
They didn't get me.
I didn't say it was coming.
No, I mean, we've played in 3 finals this year. We're county champions in Sussex. Deserved that, and obviously we won that 2-0. But we are a high-scoring team, and unfortunately, like you say, the ball just didn't sit for us in the box today, and the half chances they put away, and we just couldn't take them.
And the conditions were pretty horrendous out there as well. You know, started off okay, and then the rain really came down. It was difficult for everybody to play in, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. But that's proper English football conditions, isn't it? The pitch is cut up a bit. It's nice to play in, and I would have loved it if I was a kid out there and that sliding about today. It would have been brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. What next to these boys? Go and have a rest? Come and do it next season?
Another rest, yeah. I mean, we went deep in the other National Cup, the full National Cup this year as well. And we'll have another go. I mean, we have only got 1 academy player in our team. And I know the other teams we've played against all the way to the final probably had 3 or 4, especially in the open one, which is even harder because you're allowed more academy players. So for us to get to this stage is a massive achievement. Yeah.
And a lot of teams have entered this, so you can be truly proud of yourself and the lads here. You know, they've done great. They've rolled into an incredibly impressive team, but you know, I just think, you know, hats off to you. You've represented your area very well, and you know, well done. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Jess Thomas, team manager for what was a very incredibly impressive Thomas Telford here today. You must be thrilled with the performance.
Yeah, the lads are brilliant. So on a difficult surface at times, I tried to pass it quite nicely because the opposition were quite big, strong and athletic, and we're not the biggest side in the world, but they got it down, they passed it round them at times today. So yeah, really happy.
Myself and John Scales were in the commentary box, and you know, we were noticing early on how well you passed the ball from one side of the pitch to the other. Just 2 or 3 simple passes, and suddenly, you know, the other team aren't able to set quickly enough. You know, that just ability alone on a difficult pitch is special, isn't it?
Yeah, we always try and encourage the boys, if it's tight in one area of the pitch, you try and work it across the pitch to where the space is. So we work a lot on sort of taking it with your back foot, so you get opportunity to go the opposite way. So the space on the big pitch, especially, the space is obviously on the other side. So there's a throw in this side, let's get it out the other side quickly. Yeah. So we work on it quite well, and the lads executed it.
Your home pitch at Thomas Telford must have no grass on whatsoever. The amount of teams and matches you've played is absolutely incredible.
Luckily, we've got an AstroTurf, so we're okay. I thought we have got a grass one as well, but we do hammer the AstroTurf. Yeah. That's hence why we like to pass it, because one of the new 4G ones, and we obviously pass it quite nicely on it.
Wonderful. I've got to come along there. We're based in Solihull, so we're just up the road. We've got to come and do a bit of filming there, because it is quite incredible what you guys have done. The coaching team, you know, Des Little has been working himself to the bone here this week, and the others crew. You know, it is incredible that, you know, you have a series of different team managers, but then the coaching team all do their work with you, and it must be quite difficult intertwining all the sort of the schedule in there. It's almost like a school timetable itself.
It is really, yeah, you're not wrong. Like each PE teacher looks after the year group. Obviously, Des comes along and helps us being the head of football, and myself and Des do the under-18 team as well. But And then the main thing is we all try and play the same way. So we look after our coaching. The philosophy comes from the same method, and we just, as you've probably seen, we try and get it down and pass the football.
Absolutely. Well, you'll love the fact that John Scales said you were the Barcelona of English schools, because he had said that you did try and play the same way, and it was apparent all the way through from young to old. They were all playing good football. Are you going to stay with this team for the next year now?
Yeah, that'll be me. I've had them since year 7 because we won it in year 7 actually. Yeah. We won it in year 7 here, didn't make it in year 8, lost the eventual winners actually in year 8, so hopefully we'll be back down next year.
Wonderful. Well, safe journey back up. That coach is going to be rocking. The girls won in superb style, and you're all others. Oh my goodness! And there's not many shy boys in your team either, is there? So it's going to be good fun tonight. Have a safe journey. Thanks for talking to us.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time.